In the opulent yet cold-baked family mansion, Seo-hee's world shatters as her own child, eyes filled with manipulated anger, points at her and cries, "You abandoned me." Grandma Baek stands behind the child, a smirk of victory playing on her lips. The grand chandelier above casts eerie shadows, mirroring the darkness that just engulfed Seo-hee's heart. The child then grabs Do-jun's hand, seeking comfort in the wrong arms, while Seo-hee's knees buckle under the weight of the cruel accusation. Alone in her modest apartment, Seo-hee collapses onto the floor, her body racked with sobs. The relentless rain outside mirrors the storm within her soul. The blue-tinted shadows stretch long, as if the walls themselves are closing in on her. A framed photo of her and her child, once a symbol of love, now mocks her from the bedside table. Her trembling fingers reach for it, but she can't bear to look, pushing it away as her tears blur the world into an unrecognizable haze. Do-jun kneels before the child, his warm eyes searching theirs. "There's more to the story," he pleads, his voice gentle yet urgent. The child's grip on his hand tightens, confusion flickering in their eyes. The warm glow of the room contrasts with the cold lies they've been fed. Grandma Baek's shadow looms in the doorway, a silent threat, but Do-jun doesn't falter. "Your mother never stopped loving you," he whispers, planting the first seed of doubt in the carefully constructed web of deception. The sterile boardroom buzzes with tension as Ji-hye, clad in a sharp suit, leans in to whisper to a shareholder. The harsh fluorescent lights reflect off the polished table, illuminating the conspiratorial glances exchanged. Documents are slid across the table, signatures forged with deceit. "Do-jun's leadership is a liability," Ji-hye declares, her voice dripping with false concern. Grandma Baek nods approvingly from the head of the table, her eyes gleaming with the promise of power. The corporate coup is in motion. Chang-hyuk rummages through an old chest in the attic, dust motes dancing in the slanted sunlight. His fingers brush against something soft, a tiny worn outfit. As he lifts it, memories flood back, Seo-hee laughing as the child twirled in it, the fabric fluttering like a butterfly. His breath catches. This simple garment, imbued with love, could be the key to breaking Grandma Baek's spell. He clutches it to his chest, determination hardening his features. The past won't stay buried forever. Chang-hyuk kneels before the child, the tiny outfit outstretched in his hands. "Do you remember this?" he asks softly. The child's fingers trace the familiar fabric, their brow furrowing. Fragmented memories flash, Seo-hee's voice singing lullabies, warm embraces. The world around them seems to mute, the colors softening as the child's confusion grows. Grandma Baek's lies clash with these sudden, visceral recollections. The outfit, once just cloth, now trembles with the weight of a truth too powerful to ignore. Do-jun stands before Grandma Baek, his usually calm eyes burning with fury. "Enough of your lies," he growls, his voice cutting through the heavy silence of her study. The high-contrast lighting casts half her face in shadow, revealing the cold calculation in her gaze. She smirks, unfazed, but Do-jun doesn't back down. "You stole a mother from her child," he accuses, his words sharp as knives. The air crackles with tension, the portrait of the Baek family looming behind them, a silent witness to the unraveling deception. The child sits alone on their bed, clutching the old outfit to their chest. The room feels too small, the walls pressing in as conflicting emotions wage war inside them. Grandma Baek's voice whispers poison in their mind, but Seo-hee's face, kind, loving, flashes before their eyes. The muffled sounds of the house fade into a distant hum. They rock back and forth, tears spilling onto the fabric. Who do they trust? The camera swirls around them, mirroring the chaos within their fragile heart. Ji-hye's perfect facade cracks as the shareholders turn their backs, their murmurs of betrayal echoing in the cavernous office. The once bright fluorescent lights now feel like interrogation lamps. "You've gone too far," one mutters, sliding a document toward her, evidence of her scheming. Grandma Baek is nowhere to be seen, having abandoned her pawn. Ji-hye's hands tremble as she realizes the empire she helped build is now her prison. The camera pulls back, framing her small and powerless in the vast, empty room. Golden sunlight spills through the windows as the child runs into Seo-hee's outstretched arms, the old outfit clutched tightly between them. Seo-hee's tears fall freely as she holds them close, her whispered apologies lost in their hair. The years of separation melt away in this embrace. the fabric of the outfit a tangible reminder of the love that never faded. Behind them, Do-jun and Chang-hyuk share a quiet smile. The storm has passed, and though scars remain, the future at last feels bright.